Alright, I got a new video here. This one's called, this is kind of an extension of Be Yourself, okay? So, I do have regrets, who doesn't? You know, I was in a band, it was going pretty good, things were going great, I was pretty successful, doing a lot of shows, and then my buddy got rear-ended, killed in the car wreck. Somehow during the distress of all this, I ended up hooking up with my female drummer, and that later was a really big mistake. Instead of just picking up a new bassist or whatever, we fell in love, and then that dissolved because she got on these antidepressants and she got weird and she changed, and I couldn't deal with it. She became a zombie, and it just killed everything. It was like a total neutral buzz. Like, life is up and downs. I'm bipolar as shit, and that's cool because I don't want to just feel a little bit of anything. I feel happiness like nobody ever has. I feel sadness like nobody ever has, and I like that. I want to feel the extreme. Now, unless it's affecting your job, which sometimes it does, or your hobbies, then, you know, maybe you should try to find natural ways to curb your intensity towards any certain one emotion. I'm trying to refrain from using the word F because I use it a lot. And, you know, I think it makes me sound less intelligent, and I'm extremely intelligent. I just get curse happy. I love cursing. I love the word fuck. Okay? Get over it. All the cool people smoke and use the word fuck. And if you don't, then you're a loser. No, I'm just kidding. I don't smoke anymore. I used to. But it seems like all the celebrities make it look so cool. Jimi Hendrix, Kurt Cobain, Jim Morrison. Anyway, back to the point. So, you know, be yourself. If you're really trying to drive and talk on a video, then you're crazy. But now, if you're really inspired by something like music or art or poetry, don't let anybody tell you differently, because as long as you are that passionate, and you have to be that passionate too, if you're just half sure about something, don't like quit everything and go doing that. I mean, you have to be dedicated. It's taken me a long time to build the dedication that I have towards what I do, and I'm intense about it, and everybody that is around me picks that up, and they know this guy's fucking hardcore. And that's cool, because you're more likely to get a gig than the guy's like, yeah, you know, it's cool. I'm okay. I'm happy to be here. And it's so false, and you know that they're not. You know, I'm pretty extreme, and people see that, and that's a good thing. I'm glad people can see that about me. I don't do anything a little. I never have. If I do something, I do it until fingers bleed, until voices crack, until minds shatter, until sleep patterns have dissolved to nothing. That's just how I am. I like being submerged. I'm very ADD, and if I'm able to focus on something, I go all the way with it, because I never know how long it's going to be before a bird flies through the window, and I'm like, oh my god, I'm distracted. Okay, I've lost it. I've just lost a great painting, a great song, a great shoot, a great video. It's gone because I was distracted. No, I'm just kidding. I'm still here with you. But yeah, anyway, so be focused, be determined, stick with your goals, but don't do anything, you know, don't give up everything for something that you just slightly believe in. Make sure it's something you fully believe in, you know, because life is all about finding what you want, and I think that's the greatest thing, when you might actually know what you want to do. This damn thing keeps shooting my mouth probably, but anyways, I haven't whitened my teeth yet, so I'm a little self-conscious. Let me try to pull this up. So anyways, you know, damn, I'm ADD as shit. I'm HD ADD. You know what that is? That's high definition attention deficit disorder. That's what I got. This is the new age, bitch. Extremes. Anyways, yeah, so be dedicated to it. Oh, and here's another cool trick. Well, it's not really a trick, it's just that if you exude that you're really passionate about something, it seems like opportunities constantly come up because people see what you're trying to do. And believe it or not, most people want to help. It took me a long time to believe this, because I think people are shady, mostly, but it's true. If people see you and they're a good person like me and they're positive, they'll see what you're trying to do and be willing to give you advice. For a couple of reasons. One, it's a selfish thing, because they like to feel like they're superior and they know more than you do. That's fun. I love to play that role too. Especially when someone that doesn't know shit about something, I'm like, dude, well, why don't you do this, this, and that, and the other? And if they're really cooperative and a good student, a good pupil, and they're receptive, they'll take that advice and they'll remember you forever for it. You know, I met a guy at Chili, saw my acting book, and told me about Actors Access, which I'd never heard of. I'm still, you know, getting my legs in this thing. And dude, it opened a lot of doors. I'm seeing gigs and opportunities and auditions, and I'm learning. And it was all because I was putting it out there. You got to put it out there, whatever you want to do. If you're looking for a car, tell everybody you know you're looking for a car. If you're trying to find a job, tell everybody you know. And if you put it out there enough, it's crazy because somebody along the way is going to hear your cry. You know, it's the same thing like they ask God. Well, you know, asking God never really got me shit. I ask people because people can deliver. God, you know, I'm probably on a waiting list about 6 billion people long, right? So, and I guarantee you there's people with bigger needs than I have. So, you know, within your own realm, ask people what you need for, okay? Make it obvious. If you're into acting, carry an acting book. Tell people you want to be an actor. If you're into playing the guitar, make sure you play the guitar everywhere you go. Try to do open mic nights and shit. So, like I said, in short, be yourself, be confident. Make sure that you believe fully in what you believe in and then go for it. Don't let anybody try to drag you down. There's always going to be haters. Don't listen to that shit. Don't listen. You know, they're just pissed because their own failed life. Don't let them drag you down. Make sure that you go for it all the way. And if you fail, so what, dude? I've seen people crawl out of gutters and get a job and get right back on their feet. It can happen. So risk it all, man. Risk everything. Risk it all. What do you got to lose? Material possessions, they ended up owning you. Everything you own owns you. Don't stay because of your family either. You know, I love my family as much as the next person. I'm extremely close. But, you know, I'm getting wiser to the fact that, you know, you just got to get out there and go. And don't wake up at 10 years going, well, yeah, but, you know, my mom was sick or whatever. Because, you know, if she really loved you, she'd want you to be happy. And if that meant going to chase your dreams, even if it came into a dead end and you missed the most valuable years of her life, you know, well, then so be it, man. You know, you can always call, right? Everybody's got a fucking cell phone, so, you know, it's not like you're totally disconnected, but don't stay in the same city. Don't lock yourself down geographically because of other people. It's the biggest regret I have, you know. But it's taken me a while to build this confidence, and now I'm actually even cocky, and I don't care what people say. Cockiness is attractive. People like confidence. Even if you're an ass bag. I was going to say ass bag. There's a new one for you. Even if you're an ass bag, you know, people like that. Really, they do. Cockiest actors in Hollywood. And it's funny because it's this cycle. If you're really cocky, people think this guy must really know what he's doing, and hopefully you really do. Don't be cocky and not be able to back it up. I can back up anything I talk. I can back it up. I'm always in the top 10% of anything I do. I'll walk into any room and I'm one of the top 10 people easily. And it's not to gloat. It's taken a lot of work to become really smart. I spent a lot of time in college, and college taught me how to learn. Everything I learned was kind of useless, but it taught me how to learn, taught me how to be ambitious, taught me discipline. College is good, but if I were you kids, save your money and just go do whatever you want to do, because education and workforce are not the same thing. A lot of people will hire somebody that has experience over somebody that has education because it's like, well, I read about it in a book. Well, what's that going to be worth for them? They want to know you can do the job. So I'm kind of anti-education after 8 years and 50 grand of money, debt, loan, whatever. If I could go back, I would. But you can't, so push forward, be confident. And my last thing is, you're responsible for now and for the future. You're not responsible for your past. So let go of your baggage. You know, you can't hold you can't hold the future accountable for what is now and forward. So change your life starting now. End cut.